The opioid crisis continues in America and right here in our own backyard. The overall counter epidemic was recently declared a national emergency by President Donald Trump. According to the CDC, sales of prescription opioids in the U.S. nearly quadrupled in the past 15 years. In 2015 alone, more than 33,000 American deaths were tied to the opioids in one way or another. The crisis has led to major backlash against both who some say hand out prescriptions too easily, and drug makers aggressively market products like OxyContin. But it's not just a national concern. As News 4 Tucson's Alex Dote shows us, these alarming numbers affect people right here in our own community.
Angelique, I sat down with a recovering addict who talks about what she's going through and what she thinks about the national attention being brought to the issue. Governor Ducey declared a statewide health emergency, tweeting he'll attack the opioid epidemic head on. President Trump also taking it seriously.
It's a national emergency. We're going to spend a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money on the opioid crisis.
The issue very real for one woman.
I battle with an addiction to heroin. It's just completely destroyed my life in every way possible.
Kayla Fugate says she started using OxyContin just after high school.
Ultimately, the OxyContin led me to the heroin. It turned me into a completely different person than I ever thought I would be in a million years.
Now, at 25, she's at the Haven, recovering and reflecting.
When I would be detoxing, the reason I would go to the hospitals would be to get medication that was going to help me, that was, in a sense, also going to make me high. I was given Ativan one time. I was given morphine in an IV, which is another opiate. I actually used to go to the emergency room and fake a toothache, and I would be given oxycodone like nothing.
Governor Ducey's recent executive order calls for collecting real-time opioid data. The newest report shows, since June, 202 people have died in Arizona from suspected opioids. When I told that to Fugate,
it actually just gave me chills, just hearing that. It's awful. It's awful, and I think doctors a lot of times too are just as responsible as drug dealers on the street. It's just as bad.
She also says more funding would help places like the Haven help more people like her.
It's easy to have everything fall apart because of heroin. It's a lot harder to pick up the pieces and build your life back. The Haven has saved my life in a sense. They're really, I feel like they're here for me, and I'm not just another statistic, or I'm not just another addict.
And to learn more about this epidemic, the Haven is hosting a free community forum and documentary screening in October. Mayor Rothschild will be there. For more information on that, all you have to do is head to KVOA.com. I'm Alex Dote, News 4 Tucson.
4 out of 10 Arizonans know someone addicted to prescription painkillers. If you need help or would like to help someone, call the Crisis Response Center at 622-6000.